This is the only critical Master Yi build that works in high elo, and I used it to get Grandmaster twice on the Korea server. The runes for a crit Master Yi is actually the same as they are when you're playing on hit Master Yi. It's a little bit of a mix between lethal tempo and the domination tree, so you're not really changing much when you're going from a on-hit Master Yi to a critical Master Yi build. So let me go ahead and put those runes on the screen and explain step by step why I bring which rune that I do bring. And honestly, this all kind of fits into the same aspect as on hit. So if you haven't seen my on hit guide and you're interested in playing on hit, you can find that as well. All right, so the first rune that we bring is lethal tempo. It gives you way good early game presence, and it also gives you a fantastic amount of late game presence. And also, since I'm recording this guide, I'm not playing at 100%. I'm actually playing in a gold game, so I can intentionally bring my level down a little bit. If you want to see what it's like to play real full games on Master Yi, you can check out the live tab on my YouTube channel, and you can actually see me playing in high elo Korea. So yeah, just keep that in mind as we play this. Like, I would have pinged that bot lane and all those other good things. Okay, so then we want to go Triumph. And the reason why we go Triumph is because Triumph's OP. Overheal did recently get a buff, but I really can't bring myself to bring it. So I think Triumph is still the best to go. Then we also have Alacrity. Alacrity is better than the Tenacity rune now because the Tenacity rune kind of sucks at the moment. They nerfed it because of tanks abusing it. And we like to get that Alacrity to get some early game boosting, right? So you want to try to play as good as you can early game. And Alacrity will give you that extra attack speed for that. Next up is Coup de Grace. So Last Stand and Coup de Grace, you can bring either one that you want. Honestly, I don't really think it matters. Coup de Grace has more like decisive damage, but Last Stand does more damage overall. So if you want to do more damage in a game, bring Last Stand. If you want to have more personal damage, then bring the other thing. All right, we got to go gank this top lane. I have triple 80 carries here. I could just walk up and hit this dude. He won't even know I'm here. Oh my god, I lost vision on him. What in the world? Did you guys see that? I had vision on him, and then I lost it right as he flag pulled. All right, so we got to go help this Lucian with the Yasuo. Oh, that was a good escape. I don't think I can pull anything on this, but, you know, I'm going to go back. Okay, so it's a 1-5 here, and I guess I'm going to show you guys how we carry a game with Crate Yi even when they're 1-5. All right, next up is the Eyeball Collection versus, like, Poro Ward or whatever. Hang on, we got to focus on this fight. Oh, my God. Oh, whoa. Meditating. What? Oh, my God, he did so much damage from my meditate. What in the world? Insane. Dude, just so OP. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a Berserker Greaves. We'll talk about that in a second. So Eyeball Collection is just great for getting that early AD damage, right? So you get some kills. It allows you to snowball. You can also bring like Zombie Ward if you're kind of looking more into the vision, but in my opinion, it's just way slower and way harder to pick up. And then last but not least is Treasure Hunter, but that's getting a nerf next patch. So we might consider instead Treasure Hunter bringing Ultimate Hunter, but right now, just assume at the time of this video and probably in the future. So I'm recording this in the future, and actually Treasure Hunter is still good, but you can look at Relentless Hunter or Ultimate Hunter, your choice. Great. Now that we got the runes out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the items that we're going to be bringing and why crit build is suddenly so viable in Master Yi. So with some recent changes, Navari now gets its... Oh my god, I don't have Sweeper. Navari now gets its bonuses at... I'm going to come back for that. Maybe I'll dive that. Yeah, I realize that's worth it. Thank you. Navari now gets its bonuses at 40% crit, right? Which means that now we can build Kraken, which is a very solid starting item, and then pivot over into a Navari later. And then we have our crit build there. So in this case, I like to start with the Berserker Greaves for better earlier ganks. And then I like to pivot over into the Kraken Slayer. And then I'll go for Navari, right? So these items are very good together. And then after Navari, you can get the Blade and Ring King. But we'll talk a little bit more about that. Can we dive this? I just want to take this moment to let you know, at the time of recording this video, Navari is looking at some nerfs, but I do think it's still going to be good. We don't know what the nerfs are yet, but I'll let you guys know in the comments if it's bad. All right, so I'm looking at this. I think we can dive it. Mashi's excellent at diving, by the way. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, well, he went first. Oh boy, I didn't realize Tower was still shooting me there. I mean, Alistar didn't have to die there, but most people... I actually noticed even in high elo, people don't know how to properly dive a Mastery. By the way, that right there, that's meta. This is how you play the game at a higher level. is when you're doing dives like that. Be careful, by the way, because if you fail it, you can put yourself pretty significantly behind. All right, so we go back for the Noon Quiver, and when I'm sitting on 300 gold like this, you know, you could either get your pink, which, by the way, is very important, or you could go ahead and grab yourselves a longsword for a future Navari. I don't like backing on 1,600 gold, but I didn't really have a choice, right? Okay, now, let's continue talking, because, you know, it's hard to talk and guide at the same time. Infinity Edge, what do I think about it? No bueno. You don't want to go Infinity Edge. I tried the item, and Navari is better. Navari just gives more damage, it gives more CDRs, it gives more everything. Navari is just the best form of the crit build, right? What is a typical build when I'm playing on this Navari build? So it usually goes Kraken, Navari, and then the game's over. But if the game's not over, I'll probably grab me a Blade of the Rune King, right? So Blade of Rune King has a lot of value. I mean, he's probably over there. I said we just go for this. Oh, she's walking up toward this. The meditate reset. Dude, holy crap. Dude, I'm just gonna kill the dude. Whatever, I don't care. I'm Master Yi. Like, and meditate. Boink. Yeah, don't worry. No biggie. Oh, Draven flash. Or he flashed, but that's okay. Like, I don't really care. I got my value out of it. Okay, so all things good there. Now we can go ahead and get a pickaxe looking really good. So after the Blade of Rune King, you can usually get like either a Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster. I mean, there's so many great choices on Mashi right now, but this is what I'm going to say the overall late game build is. It would be a Kraken, Navari, tier 2 boots, Blade of the Rune King. Bro, honestly, it's like my build just changes so much. It's really hard. You could get a Malma Mortius, but I'm trying to make it as generic as possible. Maybe like a Phantom Dancer. Maybe I can grab that. Maybe a Phantom Dancer or a Bloodthirster. Right? I don't know. It's really hard to give you guys a generic build because the items change so much. Right? But I guess we can kind of like discuss some of the items that make it like that'll be good for a crit build. So I like Malma Mortius into Magic team comps. Oh man, why is there a Yasuo coming up here? I don't know what he's doing. Okay, whatever. But you can see like how I'm already doing an insane amount of damage, right? Even without like finishing the Kraken. A lot of people don't realize this, but Master Yi is a pretty late game oriented, early game oriented champion. Bro, how dumb is this, dude? All right, here we go. Another kill for me. All right, super overextended. And I'm going to take this full tower. Quinn's probably not going to like it, but I do, so who cares, right? Oh, yeah, give me all this. All these plates. All right, we're going to summon this when there's 3 camps left, so we get this. Okay, so we like Malma Mortius. I really like Anathema's Chains. And the reason why I feel like this item's heavily underrated. When you're playing against something like a Renekton that's just like super hard to kill, right? Like if they kill you, you can't kill them, right? So you have to like mitigate their damage. Or like a really fed Silas, you could throw the chains on somebody. And dude, I don't know anybody that builds that item other than me. So, you know, take what your own risk. Phantom Dancer is also very good. Oh, we can start working on the Navari now. Let's grab this. Let's go ahead and remove that and grab this. Okay, perfect. And we'll clear from top to bottom here because we can go down. Reminder, guys, if you want to see like how to play your gameplay really good and higher elo, check out the live tab on my channel because you can see all the games and how I play them, and I'm way less distracted than right now. Because when I'm distracted, I'm not playing exactly how I need to be, right? But I mean, the thing is like in this elo, you can just see that I don't really struggle at all. And this is like high gold, right? I don't struggle at all in this elo because like the players in general, they make worse decisions that allow me to gank them, and I get super ahead because they let me gank them, right? Like they overextend, like that Kennen overextended, and like it's this way in gold elo across the world. So if you're in this elo, you know, this is how you carry it, right? You just autopilot. All right, what else do we buy on Yi? Let me see. All items. So I like Bloodthirster, Guardian Angel. I don't really get the... Oh, come on, bro. I'm trying to look at some items, man. I'm just trying to look at some items, bro. Bloodthirster. Essence Reaver's okay, but honestly, guys, I feel like... Did he just go in on me? Why are they doing this? I don't understand. Like, what is your end goal here? What is your end goal here, homie? Okay, I mean, honestly, guys, I'm just trying to give you guys the items. Okay, they're not letting me. You know what? Hopefully I get full build and you guys can just see what I would build this game, huh? Hopefully you can just see what I'll build this game. Alright, I need to finish this Navari. All right. Oh, yeah, and so a lot of you guys may be wondering about, like, Tank Master Yi. No. No, you don't go Tank Master Yi. You don't do this. You don't do this. You can't do Guntus. You don't do Rapid Fire. Phantom Dancer, I think, is probably the best generic third item. Oh, man, I don't have any money. I just realized I don't have any money for the Navari. I mean, I could sit in the fountain and wait. Yeah, let's sit in the fountain and wait and talk about the items. Okay. Essence is okay. Mama Mortius is great. Collector's okay, but I wouldn't build it. This is okay when you're against CC. This is good against tanks, but I don't bring it often. I'll bring this against, like, Karma tank because she can be a real pain for my team. Guardian Angel, of course, is a great item later on. Bloodthirster is deceptively good. I'd probably go this game, Phantom Dancer into Bloodthirster as my next items. Or, like, Blade and Ring King, Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster would be my full build. Never Infinity Edge. And then, of course, you want to get Blade and Ring King. Boom. There we go. We nailed it. Gale Force, that's a no for me. No for me. And the thing that just, like, as I mentioned, it just makes this build so good is the fact that Kraken is such a great item on Yi, and it gives crit. And the thing is like, Master Yi in general doesn't really like to crit, right? But when we get Navari, it makes critting very satisfying. And did I mention that Navari actually makes it so that your E is up permanently? Look at my E cooldown, right? Your E is literally always up. And on top of that, you can solo Baron with just 2 items plus Berserker Greaves. There's no ward here. I might just roll around and kill them. There is a ward here, though. All right, there's another kill for me. Like, you see what I mean by, like, they just overextend and I get a bunch of free kills, which gives me a bunch of items, which then just snowballs me. Like, if you put me in a silver game early on, I will carry. If you put me in a silver game at 20 minutes in, I'll probably lose, right? If I have a bad situation. Because, like, so much of the value of your games are from the early kills and stuff, right? That you can pick up. Boink. All right, let's go get that. Yeah, so that's basically the summary of the crit build. And by the way, I'll be answering all questions in the comments, well, you know, until the video's been out a while. So if you have any particular questions about crit, you can let me know. And, like, is it better than on hit? I'm sure that's a question. Like, this Yasuo is going to go right up there, and I'm just going to kill him. They're so predictable, dude. Right, like, it's just it's so predictable. Oh. Interesting. Jarvan did it again. Like, I don't know, dude. It's the same thing over and over again. Okay. But yeah, I think like this build is comparable to on hit because as you guys saw, I'm using this build in Grandmaster Elo in the most competitive solo queue server in the world. If it works for me in that Elo, it'll work for you guys in your Elo, depending on where you're from, right? I mean, it'll just work, right? So at this point, we want to get a Blade and a Rune King, or if you have like 2,600 gold, I would pivot over into a Phantom Dancer. It just entirely depends on what you're interested in grabbing. You know what I mean? Like gold, the gold power spikes make a huge difference on what you want. I might just push this tower to get some gold, and then I'll leave the inhibitor up so they don't grab that. Maybe. I mean, I'll call the minions. Oh, baby. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, yeah. I'll hit it once. There you go. Makes me feel all better about myself. Honestly, I think we'll have enough gold for the Blade and Ring King. It's 3,300. So you'll get to see an optimal build here. But honestly, if you guys had 2,600, you can run for the Phantom Dancer. Now, there is a problem is my team is feeding. I don't know. Like, if you take a look at tab here, I'm the only guy doing well. So, like, if they keep feeding like this, the game is actually going to be kind of hard. And I will probably have to build, like, a Death Stance. Because, or some kind of defensive item. Because if I don't build a defensive item here, then I'm not going to be able to carry because I have to be in a fight. By the way, look at the E cooldown. You can permanently use it on any objective. It'll always be up. Look at that. It's beautiful. So I can easily... Okay, you know what? This guy gave me jungle, so... I think it's really dumb that my 1/6 Lucian is racing me for my blue buff. But I begged the guy for jungle and champ select because I kept getting auto-filled trying to make this video. So you know what? He could have it, dude. In a normal game, I wouldn't give it to nobody, though. Especially that guy. Right? I would not give it to him. Okay, let's go back for the Blade and Ring King. You don't want to fight with this much gold. My team does, but I don't. Good luck on them. Okay, so now we need to get the pink ward. Very useful item. And honestly, I think that we can 1v5 at this point. I don't think we need defensive items as long as we can outplay them with our micro here, right? And that's the thing about crit Yi. When you crit, you crit. Yeah, I think honestly, what we'll do is we'll get the Phantom Dancer and the Blade of Rune King, and that'll give us 80% crit, and that'll give us more Navari bonus here. So if you don't know what Navari does, by the way, whenever you auto attack, your cooldowns, like, look, you can just use it on minion waves too, right? Your E will always come back up. But also, it'll increase your ability damage by 4% per 20% crit strike. So it works on your E. So you can see my E's doing 115 damage per auto, but my E only has 107 true damage, right? So this item is giving us 8 extra true damage just from the passive, and it increases as you get more crit, right? So if you get a Phantom Dancer and a Bloodthirster, your E is going to do a lot of damage. All right, I'm just going to go in on this. Alright, now I gotta go find my Penta. He's probably over here. If I know a gold player, I know he'll be over here. Okay, I do not know gold players as well as I thought I did. Bruh, are you kidding me? I give you my blue. I give you my blue. Yeah, I definitely needed help with that Kinnan. Yeah, definitely. I don't know, man. I got denied. Okay, well, you know, anyway, at least you guys are seeing the build in action. We're gonna let our team die a little bit so the enemy team doesn't surrender, so I can get you guys a full build. Yeah. All right, so now we back and get a Phantom Dancer. You know what? Maybe I can clean this up. Maybe I clean this up and get a Penta. I'm liking it. I'm liking my odds here. They're all kind of like grouping on this side. Kinnan's still up there. Kinnan needs to come down and help them. Oh, I wasted Highlander here. There we go. There we go. No biggie. No biggie. We're doing the work, guys. We're doing what we gotta do. You're welcome, team. You're welcome. I think Kinnan is actually losing to my Lucian here. But yeah, you can just see the power of the build. Like, you do so much damage with your crits. Now we get ourselves a Bloodthirster. By the way, I would never, ever in high elo be this fed. Oh my god, Bloodthirster is only 3,200. Bro, that's actually OP. Okay, I'm gonna drop the boots. And the reason why is, you know, Zeal gives me movement speed. These boots give me movement speed. And I get more crit. Right? Which I really like. And remember, guys, you could solo Baron with Kraken plus Navari. Yeah, I mean, I have all these other items, so I could go AFK and probably beat Baron. But, yeah. It is what it is. Oh, yeah, but, I mean, like, if you look at the ease at which I play in a gold game, right? Like, this is just, like... It's just like, once you get the feel for how to play Mashy and all that other stuff, like, your games can all be this easy. Yeah, look how easy it is to do Baron here with Navari. Look at this. Enemy team has no idea in this elo either, by the way. Like, they don't ward or anything. Whoops. Whoops, wasn't paying attention there. All right. There we go, team. You got Baron. Good luck, guys. I believe in you. Okay, my team's overextending. Maybe I'll go like pentakill and drag. look at him trying to tell me what to do. All right, let's go. Quinn, go sacrifice yourself. Well, you know, I don't have a tank. I just gave them a lot of gold. that may have been a mistake. Unfortunately, I did eat the snare. Maybe I want a Quicksilver so I can prevent that from happening. Like, that's what happens when they have 1 CC on me. What is this Quinn doing? My team comp is downright terrible, by the way. I have 380 carries on it. Okay. I'm tempted to grab my boots again. I'll grab my... No, I'll get some tenacity. Let's do it. I think Mercs are worth it. Like, the thing, I would never buy Mercs early. I only buy Mercs late. Oh my goodness. I would only buy the Mercs late. Because you want to have as much tempo early game as possible. Who did I give that? I give that to Yasuo. Okay, well. That's not who I want to give it to because Yasuo can jump in off of a Jarvan thing. I mean, when I got CC'd the first time, I'm just going to get chain CC'd to death. So the key is you don't want to get CC'd, right? All right, let me think about, like, what other items. Like, is it possible to play crit without Navari? That might be a question you guys are wondering. No, I wouldn't do it. I would not do crit without Navari. Navari is the whole reason this works. Because it's basically a hybrid on-hit build. Because it gives you so much E damage. Like, look, 129 E. Look at this. 148. Look how much more E damage you get from Navari. It's so much. Also, it gives more damage to your alpha, too. 15% more alpha damage as well. I want to get all 5 together so I can pentakill, but at the same time, I don't want to throw. Because I've already thrown by giving them my bounty. So I'll just kind of sit here. You know, somebody will come here for the red buff, right? So as long as I sit here and I wait patiently, though it looks like they're all bot side. I don't know why. I need to turn on champion toggle. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. All right, we wait patiently for our penta, guys. Now, the big problem is I just lost my Bloodthirster shield. It's disappearing. What in the world is this? Where's everybody at? Where are they? Where are they? No, I took too much. Where was he? Where was he? But yeah, I mean, that's a TLDR of how to play Crit Master, you guys. Here we go with the Phantom Dancer. I mean, certainly my team can do this without me, right, guys? Certainly they can do this without... Certainly. No, they can't. Okay, well, I guess I get to show you more Crit E. Yeah, but this is basically the full build. I mean, what would I change? Like, if I wanted another crit item, what would I change? You can get Quicksilver. This item is really good for penetration. But yeah, or Collector even. But, I mean, I don't like Collector. There you go. That's how you play Critical Mastery in the current season. You're welcome. Any questions? Leave them down below.